All right, so you've got your fuel pump sensor. That's in there. Here's the connection. If you're not using the fuel pump, just unplug it so it's not trying to pump anything. Otherwise, it'll be trying to, if you still have this in and connected, it'll be trying to run it. So you can still leave that in if you don't want to mess with it, and just unplug that. So then you got your two lines here. There's a couple different ways of doing this. The simplest here would be, run your hoses down, because you're gonna have more length than that, and then you're gonna hook it up into a fuel filter T. You could also do this with some straight in lines and put one here, and then the hose going to, you can use that too and really filter, but ignore that lever, pretend there's a third port coming down here. They can also be connected by a three-way barb, and then the line could come down out of there. So say they're both connected to there, it's coming through here, and then it goes through the fuel filter and then to the carb. What I kind of plan on doing is I'm going to run them both to a fuel filter T, and then I will run that line down and it'll go in. But on this one, see, on your gas one, you've got off, on, and reserve. This one's going to be going right to there, so that's where this comes in. This is a Motion Pro brass inline fuel on-off switch dealio. It's a good one. So you can get brass three-ways too. That would, just be the three-way, or I don't know if they make those with the on-offs. But anyway, I would put that there, and then another line off of the end running to that side. So then I can have this, how does this guy work? This one-handed. Alright, so I shut it off. So then they're both connected, going in and down. So when this is on, it's going to fill this up and go through, and that's what's going to feed my tank. If I use up all of this, I flip it up, I use up all the reserve, I still have that little bit that's in where the oil used to be, where the two-stroke used to be. So then I'd come over, I'd shut my valve off for here, and then I'd turn this on, and it can go together. Or, you can run it however. I could run it with it on, just both of them on, until it's almost out, and then flip up and still use the reserve in the main tank. It's just connecting them so that gravity pulls it down, together, because these don't have an oil pump, so they're gravity fed, or a fuel pump. Blah, blah, blah. Where the oil pump has a pump, but you're not going to mess with that with the gas in there. You're just going to hook it up like you'd hook up a fuel line, because it's going to be a fuel line. And then on most of your petcocks here, when you have your gas on, it's sucking it through this straw. When it can no longer suck it through that straw, that's when you flip it up to reserve. And when it's up there, it sucks it through these tiny little, almost looks like a mini screen in there. It is actually a mini screen. And that helps filter the bottom of the tank gas a little bit better too. And then when you're connecting these, There's different types of connectors to use. You usually see these on the ends of with the carburetor over the hose where it hooks onto there, kind of a thing. Also have, these are going to be way too big, but it's just an example. I don't know if I have some or I need to get some. You get different sizes of these, the hose clamps, and you use those to attach on the ends. What you really want is a nice good fit where it goes over it. Now to get your hosing over it, yep, this is a 1/4 inch, this is too big. I got 1/4 inch line for my freaking filter, or no, is that 1/4 inch? I mean, I can make it work, but you got more of a chance of it leaking. So I'll be ordering some more different things. But to get it to fit when it's tight, when it doesn't want to go on, oh, that's actually an almost nice fit. Goes on too nice though. What you do is you warm up a little pot of boiling water, then you pull it off the heat, stick your end in the hot water for, I don't even know, YouTube it. Don't take my word on any of this. I haven't physically done this yet. This is stuff that I have learned. But you put it in the hot water, and then it loosens up that rubber, so you can put it on there, and it should slide right on then. Really helpful trick for up here.